respect to Paul Craig and Andre Muniz, two of the recent victims for Brendan Allen, this is the biggest submission threat right now in the UFC's middleweight division. Top contender Brendan Allen, he has won 6 consecutive fights. He has been rewarded with UFC main events. He has won those fights. And a lot of people believe the top guys don't necessarily want to fight Brendan Allen because of the danger factor on the ground. Trains out of Kill Cliff FC, forging himself, building himself up, training alongside high-level strikers every day. It seems right now, as we look at Brendan Allen, 28 years of age, it's an eventuality that one day he will fight for the world title. All right, here's Scotland's own Paul Craig. And sometimes when you realize success, as he did at 205 pounds, it can delay the eventuality that was his move down to middleweight. After a loss or two, moved down to 185 pounds, and I think proved to a lot of the MMA masses that this is the division in which he can realize a world title fight. Had the main event against Brendan Allen, showed all the toughness we have come to expect from Paul Craig, even though he didn't get his hand raised that night. But tonight provides another opportunity for Paul Craig to prove that he can be the best 185-pound fighter in the world.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brendan And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paul Craig.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Good. All right, here we go, round one, and a lot of eyeballs on Brendan Allen here tonight, representing Kill Cliff FC in South Florida in the great state of Louisiana. 5 of his last 6 wins have come by rear naked choke, and that is something that his opposition is certainly mindful of here tonight. But there's nowhere to rest, nowhere to run, nowhere.
Allen gets the double leg takedown. Oh, and there's the early takedown, just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the training footage. Takedowns are going to be the key. He got one early. He's on the right track.
Craig getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Nice positional control here.
Nice shots landing from the top position. mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Lands with the ground and pound.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Craig's in half guard now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. That shot blocked by Brendan Allen. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fights for. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Brendan Allen gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. BA's pass is denied.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling, or so it appears. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Craig. I really hope this man doesn't have to sneeze tomorrow. It is not going to feel good. He has absorbed a whole lot of damage to the body, and they might stop this fight soon.
Could you imagine what his ribs feel like right now after taking all that damage to the body? It's visible. He looks like he's overreacting. He's wincing. It's hard to watch, man. Very hard to watch.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Craig.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Big shots landed by him now. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound elbows there by Craig. Final seconds here of round two. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And the horn sounds on round two.
Stop!
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swell.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick.
And right into side control. Oh, man, another strike right on that swollen area. Somebody get the man an ice pack, please. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Big elbow.
Oh, he continues to land with these elbows. You might get a cut here. And there's the elbow from the top by Craig. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Craig's in full guard now. Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh, he is black and blue all over, maybe even dealing with a fractured rib, but the body strikes have been the narrative in this one, and it feels like we're getting close to a stop.
We're getting very close. I mean, I can't imagine we'll be able to take many more. We may be one body shot away from this guy just not being able to stand. Toughness on full display, but he got beat by the better fighter than that.
I need you to fight back.
Good work from the top here by Craig.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down, but he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, so we hit the end of the round, and the fighter quickly makes his way back to the stool. The cut man hustles in to apply some end swell. This swelling has gotten out of control. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Effective punch there by Craig.
Oh, big elbow.
Strong hook lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, big knee!
There you go. There you go.
Craig's in half guard. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent is...
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Some of the best kicks in the game that you'll see right there. Double leg is good.
Beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over.
Oh, big shots raining down.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom, and look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest.
Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
That is it! Paul Craig back with style points tonight.
Holy.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, Paul
All right, Paul Craig is your winner by submission here tonight. This is a next-level win against an elite opponent, and potentially Scotland's going to have a guy in a world title fight before too long.
I mean, Paul Craig, if not forced to stand, if Paul Craig can get comfortable, he's a hard time for just about anyone. His grappling is that elite. He uses his length so effectively to chase down submissions. He is a problem, and he's going to be a problem for a really long time in the UFC light heavyweight division.
All right, we'll see what Mick Maynard and Sean Shelby do with Paul Craig, but he certainly handled his business and gets a big win here tonight.
Template from what I've written on a piece of paper, and if I were